Well, after 2 years of travel disruptions caused by the pandemic, most international borders have reopened. But anyone traveling abroad this spring and summer will likely require more than a passport and a plane ticket.
Yeah, travel experts say some countries are requiring you to have COVID medical insurance before you enter. KITV4's Diana Ko looks at this growing trend.
Honolulu resident Ina Chang travels at least once a year internationally. This is she with her husband and his family in the Ukraine. And this year?
I'm thinking about going to Peru, doing the Inca Trail, hiking. And for work, I might have to fly to Guam.
On top of that, she goes to Taiwan a couple times a year to unite with her husband and 2 of their 3 children. The family in 2020 relocated the eldest 2 kids for their education.
You and your Belarusian in-laws and one of your children lives here in Honolulu, and sometimes for the whole family to be together, you have to fly to Taiwan to see
Right.
your Russian husband and your other 2 children.
Right.
And if the grandparents from Belarus want to go up to Taiwan, I mean, there's all these travel requirements.
Yes. And it's extremely difficult.
Those travel requirements are about to get more complicated, predicts a travel expert.
The one trend that we are seeing is that countries are requiring travel medical insurance and adequate travel medical insurance that also contains coverage for COVID-19 to be an entry requirement. New Zealand does require you to have travel medical insurance before you can enter the country that also contains COVID-19 coverage.
Earlier this week, Belize joined dozens of other destinations like Aruba, Jamaica, and Costa Rica in requiring COVID travel insurance for international visitors.
As we continue to see, other countries like Japan, Philippines, and so on and so forth start to open up their borders, we're expecting that similar entry requirement rules will apply as well.
Why is this happening?
That's a great question. The medical system across the globe has been overloaded with COVID-19. A lot of these countries, they do not want additional burden.
Goose Insurance sells COVID travel insurance,
which covers you for COVID-19 related medical emergencies. It actually has quarantine benefits. So should you test positive and you have to stay back and you need meals and accommodation, obviously, it will cover you for that. And it will also cover you for trip cancellation and trip interruption for COVID-19 related reasons as well.
But no matter where you buy your insurance from,
review the policy wording to understand what are the high-level benefits and coverages this policy provides, but most importantly, what is excluded.
Kaiwan says he's seen travel insurance purchases increase over the pandemic, from less than 4% of international travelers to now nearly 30%.
This is to protect the traveler, but also to protect the country that they're visiting.
And while this is something Chang and her family will buy if they have to,
It kind of puts your travel plan in a different perspective. You're now not only having to worry about the airfare, the hotel rooms, the quarantine requirements, and now there's another expense.
Diana Ko, KITV4 Island News.